All right, we are going live. We're just recording. Starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ahoy Maloy! Welcome back, folks, to Talking in Teacups, where serious topics meet not so serious people. This week, we're going to be diving into mostly gaming news, featuring some massive shakeups, corporate buyouts, and some next-gen rumors. But as always, I'm your host, Cypher, and today we have a special guest from the SideQuest Productions YouTube channel. We have Satin.
I have returned.
All right. I was trying to think of something off the top of my head, and I completely froze it. I was like, I wanted to say like the master of thugonomics. I don't know. I wanted to say something more.
I was say it's definitely not Master of Thugonomics. Thank God you didn't go with that. Dear Lord.
Word life. Yeah, you the master of thugonomics. Every time he's in Discord, I'm snitching. Every time he's in Discord, he's like a thug. He's super gangster. So, he is. Sorry, Casey is texting me. He's trying to get the Discord link, and I thought I sent it. You don't rock jorts in your everyday wear? Some little jean shorts?
Fuck no, especially not nowadays.
The weather's breaking, folks. It is October going into November. It's actually November. No, we are November 2nd.
It's cold over where I'm at. Hell no, I'm not wearing shorts.
Just running a mile in some jean shorts. I gotta do it for the hustle, the loyalty, the respect. Folks, if you didn't know, you can you could find all this silliness and follow us on the social medias. That is Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Pinterest, Threads, TikTok, all the things at Cypher's Pick Gaming. And you could find Satin at, is it SQ Productions on YouTube?
SQ Productions? Yeah, it's SQ Productions, or it's literally just SideQuest Productions. Oh yeah, no, it's SideQuest Productions, but capital S and Q Productions.
Oh, okay.
Oh yeah, it is at SQ Productions. I'm stupid.
No, I had to look at it for a hot second, and I forgot it because I looked at it about 5 minutes ago, and I was like, I could have swore it was like abbreviated or some kind of way. At SQ
I'm on the
Production.
channel, I forgot about
it. Shame. For gosh darn shame. And if you want to, support our channel, you can go to patreon.com/Cypher'sPickGaming. There we have some different tiers, and we'd really appreciate the support. But if you can't do any of that, that's A-okay, because you can watch for free here on YouTube and Twitch, usually Saturday mornings, sometimes 8, sometimes 7. Sometimes we just pre-record. Is this pre-recorded? Maybe. Who knows? You won't know. But coming up next, sometimes it's stale, sometimes it's fresh out the oven, but you can't go wrong with a baker's dozen. Now, they say the game industry is big money, but what if I told you that the American video game industry is in a state of stagnation because there's been virtually no growth in just the American market for the past 5 years?
I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. I genuinely wouldn't.
Let's run through what we had. In 5 years, we've seen the launch of the PlayStation 5 with, inventory issues and something about chips. I believe chips were a thing too. We were missing some chips from Taiwan, something like that. So we had scarcity.
Sounds about right.
Xbox, what is it called? Series X and S came out confusingly with a confusing title. That's the first and foremost thing, because the previous one was called Xbox, One? I'm trying to keep up with Xbox here. So it was Xbox One, then it was Xbox Series, but then they came out with two. One that's, stronger, the Series X, and the Series S, which is not as strong, but game developers still have to make sure games scale accordingly, meaning it should be able to play in the S and the X, which sounds good on the surface, but Microsoft, you're going to learn that you're trying to do everything and appeal to everybody. That might not be the best case, but we'll get to that later. What else? So we had a chip shortage, inventory shortage, and we had tariffs hit us. That's more recent. We also had Nintendo drop a console this year. Yeah, actually, that's a part of the tariffs, because once tariffs came, the console prices went up. Usually when we are watching the marketplace, we see console prices go down. There's usually like a slim model that comes out for PlayStation at least, and the price goes down about $50. This time we're seeing $100 price increase, and this is the first time in all my console gaming. I've been gaming since SNES, Super Nintendo system, and I've never seen a console go up in price unless it was like one of those skins, like a limited edition bundle. So this has been crazy to watch as a gamer.
Yeah, Nintendo's also turning into like Ebenezer Scrooge there. Hey, we'd like $1,000 for our console. You'll buy it.
And their games,
No,
they were the first, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe their first party games, at least some of them, cost $80. I believe I saw that. It could be 70, but it might be 80.
I think it's 70 if you've pre-owned it or something like. No. No, it's 80 for I think physicals, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I mean. It's physical. Let me just, I didn't want to pull it up. Nintendo Switch games or Switch 2.
70 for like doing.
Because I believe if you bought Mario Kart, what's the newest one, World, which by the way I enjoy Mario Kart World. That game physically cost. Oh, see, it's only showing me the digital thing, so I have the store pulled up.
Okay, that's 70. No, that makes sense.
But digitally, yeah I should have went to GameStop because this is the Nintendo e-store or whatever they call it.
Oh nope, scroll back down. I saw Mario Kart World there.
Oh, look at this. Okay, $80. That's crazy. We got Mario. We got $80 games on Switch 2 before we got Grand Theft Auto 6. Not to run that joke into the ground, but we got $80 Switch 2 games before we got Grand Theft Auto 6. That's crazy.
Joke's not being run into the ground because we know GTA 6 is gonna be like probably $100 game just off the get-go.
Have you seen any leaked maps of GTA 6? What it could potentially look like?
No, I haven't. Honestly, I'm just gonna wait. Also, scroll back up a little bit real quick. Go up a little bit more, a little bit more, a little bit more.
So that $0 game.
It's close. Come on, a little bit more. There it is. Stop, like middle left there. That Silk Song. The company behind that, You Are Goats, for dropping this long-awaited game at $20 fucking.
Let's go.
You did not need to do that, but you absolute goats. Oh hey, the Dragon Quest 1 and 2 HD 2D remakes are $60.
I saw this. I wanted to check this out. Yeah, I love those remakes.
The original trilogy.
But you know what else is interesting when it comes to Rockstar and all the games that they've made? Bully 2, because we didn't get a Bully 2, and the reason why we didn't get Bully 2 is because of a quote-unquote bandwidth issue. Basically, Rockstar gave up on Bully 2 because they just couldn't figure it out. They were stretched too thin, which I don't even see how when they have so many studios. Rockstar North, Rockstar London, the only ones I know, Rockstar New York, if that's not the regular
and all of them working on GTA 6.
Yeah, they all been working on GTA 6, Red Dead, and that's pretty much it. I don't even think we got another. Did we get another Tabletop Tennis? I think they're the ones who made Tabletop Tennis. Bully 2 never came out, and I'm upset about that. And
Rockstar had Stones at some point. Hold on, we're gonna real quick.
Yeah. We also didn't get the game Agent. Now, this game, Agent, that's a game that I remember reading in Game Informer. So for all my younger listeners, Game Informer was a magazine that told you about upcoming games and filled you with promise and hope for the world. And we never got that. There was also another game called This Is Vegas, I think. You could probably even pull that up. Let me see if I can find This Is Vegas. That wasn't made by Rockstar, by the way. Yeah, This Is Vegas video game. That was my first. This and this random Snoop Dogg game. What was it called? Fear and Respect was my first, like, being a kid or younger. I was probably in my teens and seeing games get canceled that I saw a trailer for. Because usually you don't see a trailer for a game when it gets canceled. It's just canceled and you never knew about it, or you just heard about it with Agent. But with this, we saw gameplay and it had promise. We basically wanted it. Now, I will say, even though we didn't get this game got canceled, we did get those random Vegas mobile games. Vegas GTA mobile game. I'm spelling mobile wrong, so don't judge me.
Guys, holy shit.
Hard wrong. Where is it? Nope. It's some random, Gangstar. There it is. Gangstar Vegas. So do not feel bad that we didn't get that other game, because somebody did give us GTA in Vegas before Grand Theft Auto 6. Alright, that's the last time I used that joke. Yeah. Well, yeah, Gangstar Vegas. I enjoyed this game a little bit. I don't really play cell phone games. I don't like the touchscreen, and they don't really work with controllers well. It's very annoying. Bothers me.
So, big things I'm noticing that happened in more recent times with Rockstar when it comes to publishing stuff. October last year, so a year ago, they published Red Dead and the Undead Nightmare stuff on Windows. I did that publishing. What else was there? I think working on something else. I was looking at. Oh yeah, they're still doing Grand Theft Auto Online. I'm assuming it's that, but that shouldn't be taking up too much time.
Did they get a mansion update? I look at the Reddits, but I stopped playing GTA Online because it became more of a second job. Did they get the mansions yet? I heard there was an update for them to get mansions.
I have no idea. I wouldn't be surprised if they did it, but I'm assuming a lot of resources have been just going into keeping GTA Online alive.
The revenue of GTA Online, folks, is crazy. If I could just find that, I'll try to Google it.
That's what's made most of their money. Hold on, actually, I need to go back to that. I need to go back and look at this.
So let me see. It says quarterly revenues represented in millions. So where are we at? Okay, this stops at 2023. So this is quarter 2, 3. That's over $1 billion. I didn't even gotta do the math all the way. At least in 2022, where this stops, they made $1 billion, and that's crazy. It's not a bad thing. It's just so crazy that they've made so much money.
Apparently, Viz Entertainment. Apparently, they became part of Rockstar Games, but they're responsible for the Earthworm Jim 3D.
Okay.
What's some other games these bastards were problem for Rockstar? Yo, Monster Truck Madness 64, Nintendo 64. Let's go, base. Thrasher, we got Skate Game. Okay. Just the original Grand Theft Auto, Metal. Did Austin Powers games. Oni. Oh, Jack, that's all it is. Max Payne series.
Love Max Payne. Did you play the Max Payne games?
I did not have a chance to play them when they were coming out and whatnot, and when they were really high power.
I played 2, or was it 1? I know I didn't finish those 2, but I did finish 3. So when 1 and 2 came out, I was a bit younger, and you weren't like allowed to buy. I mean, you still aren't, but I wasn't allowed to buy those games because you had to be like 17 or older for mature. So I never went back to revisit those yet. But I did play 3 because I was working at GameStop when 3 came out, and 3 was like, oh, this is getting you ready for GTA, like the stuff that we get in, Max Payne, we're going to get in GTA. We didn't get dodging, but we did get some form of bullet time. If you play as Michael, he does get some form of bullet time. So it was cool seeing that. And that rage engine. The Warriors is such a fun game. I remember playing that co-op with, I don't think I played that with my little brother. I might have. He'll be in the comments section of when this video drops, let me know. But I think I definitely played it with my older brother.
All these base games they made, and they've
Manhunt. I barely remember Manhunt, but I know,
They've made 2 or 3 of them. No.
Two Manhunts. 2 Manhunts.
Yeah, I was gonna say they made one of them just to be as like a I think fuck you to
the ESRB, right, or something like that.
Yes, because Grand Theft Auto 3 happened, and then they were just like, oh yeah, screw you.
Yo, if I could just take a minute to talk about GTA, we could say glazing it if you will, but GTA came out 2001, and I played that game so many times when that first came out because it was like nothing else out there. I think Driver, okay, so PS2 had Driver 2, and that was almost like GTA. What year did Driver 2 come out? Because Driver 2 had a storyline, and it was like somewhat open world. What's the date? Okay, that was 2000. Yeah, that was 2000. So it didn't compare. But Driver 2 was right there for me, where it was like, oh my god, Driver 2 is the best game ever. Open world, because my favorite genre of games is open world city-based games. Now Driver 2 wasn't that because I believe each mission had a time limit, so you couldn't just free roam. Now again, if you're in the comments, correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe it wasn't open. It's set in an open world, or at least in a nice little linear slash sandbox map. But I believe each mission had a timer to get to the next objective, because he was a driver, he was a racer, he's a undercover cop. I don't remember the story, but I remember loving that game so much, and then getting completely, and I mean completely, blown away the next year with GTA 3. It was night and day. You can't even, like, you could get out the car. On Driver 2, you could not get out the car. On GTA 3, you could get out the car, and that just blew my kid mind. There was nothing else like it, and that cemented Grand Theft Auto's place in my heart as one of the best games ever. Now, I will say, Satin, tell me your favorite game, but I will shout out to my little brother. His favorite game is Skyrim. Trash compared to Grand Theft Auto. Skyrim's still good though, but it's not GTA. I need modern times.
Which of its many, like, 30 ports into newer consoles?
You know, I would assume he's playing Anniversary Edition, but because I want to come at him, he's playing Regular Edition. Game of the Year, I guess it would be.
Never vanilla.
He came in. That was that she saying.
Why ever play Skyrim vanilla? I'm sorry. I want my dragons to come out of the sky, and I only hear them from the distance by just a simple, "Oh yeah!" I just wonder, like, what the fuck was that?
Skyrim's going to be... I can't wait to get back into Skyrim. I used to play it on PS3, and I think it was either Skyrim or Fallout 3, where you would pick up a bunch of stuff. I think it was either if you pick it up in your inventory, you would sit it down, it didn't despawn. So on PS3, based on the way, like, the game was made or the architecture of the PS3, it would, like, slow down your game, and your save file would increase in size because, like, the inventory or the stuff never despawned. It's so funny. Just takes me back. So shout out to Skyrim.
Like, destroy save file.
Still not GTA. You know, it never will be. But shout out to Skyrim. But Satin, what is your favorite game of all time?
Oh god, there's a few, like, kind of more obscure ones that I prefer over most modern shit nowadays. Let's get it out of the way now. I am a fan of the Monster Hunter series.
Which Monster Hunter is your favorite?
I've only...
I'll pull up mine.
Like, most of the game series, I've gone through World and Rise.
Yeah, World is my favorite. That's the only one I really played to a long amount of time.
Oh yeah, I've dumped, I think combined for both of them, which is small in comparison for the two, but for both games, I've dumped over 1,000 hours into both the World and Rise. Like, you can put... I think World has, like, over 700 or something like that. There's a lot of hours in the World. Because I had longer. But they're honestly, like, I can't choose between the two because I think they're both good and they both do different things good with their games.
So World is open world. Which one is Rise? Like, what makes that different?
Rise is the, it's the kind of, like, I don't want to say just Ninja Samurai 1, but it's also like, it has some new mechanics and such with it that change it and make it feel different and fresh compared to World. And also just bringing in some old...
I just pulled up World. Yeah. Let me see. Okay, this is Rise. So Rise would be a little bit more faster paced. Is that what it is? Rise.
Oh yeah, Rise is much faster paced than World is.
Okay.
Which is a good thing. They play very differently. Also Rise did the very beautiful thing of giving a bunch of monsters from older generations some neat facelifts and new graphics. Some of them looked fucking hideous.
I'm such a bum. You're going to laugh at me maybe. When I played Monster Hunter World, I used a short bow. And it's called a short bow, but I believe it was just a gun in the game. Like, the one that was essentially a gun.
The short bow gun or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, there's nothing wrong with using a bow gun. Nothing wrong with using any weapon.
No, all my buddies that would play with me would use actual, melee close-up weapons. I was using the one, or was it a longbow? Which one is the one that's the gun? I'm trying to find that. I would use...
bow gun.
Oh, bow gun, that's what it is.
Yeah, bow gun.
Yes, this thing right here. Yes, I remember. And you couldn't really... But I remember using this one too. You couldn't really dodge, so I would get wrecked, and we'd have to have... There's a drummer or something like that. Basically, you would consider them the bard, and they would be like your designated healer. What are they called?
Hunting horn.
Hunting horn, yes. So I would love having one of those guys on my team.
The doot stick.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, heavy bow gun. But there's a smaller one too, a lighter bow gun. Oh, yeah.
I think it's just called light bow gun.
Okay, yeah, there you go. That was my shot right there. Good memories. Now, my favorite game... Oh, go ahead.
Yeah, when I first started, I tried bow gun, but then I was just like, this is my thing. Then went to Sword and Shield and completed, I think, all of World's original story and then the expansion Iceborne story. Like
Yeah,
all the Sword and Shield, and then I went back with Longsword and fought a bunch of things because Longsword was so good.
You got
Still is good.
way farther than I did. I didn't make it that far. My favorite game used to be, but this was back when I was early, Metal Gear Solid 1. And I got mad at 2 because 2 was almost like 1, but then they switched up who you play as. Because on Metal Gear Solid 2, you play as Snake in the beginning, but then, you know, plot twist.
Right.
No spoilers, but spoilers. You play as Raiden, so that made me mad for a long time. Then
No
3...
spoilers to a game that's like, how old now?
25's got to be 25, maybe more. I don't want to really feel old. But Metal Gear Solid 1, I grew attached to Solid Snake. And Metal Gear Solid 3, you didn't play Solid Snake. You played as his dad or his clone, his source.
Yeah, played,
Big Boss.
No, MGS, MGS3 you played as a Naked Snake, which was... It's weird how they did it, because Snake Eater, which is MGS3, is the beginning of the series.
Mm-hmm.
You're playing in, like, Cold War era, and you're dealing with... It's where everything starts to begin, like, you're playing as the original Snake, which is Naked Snake, who becomes a Big Boss later.
Yeah.
And dealing with also the, like, father of the Metal Gears, like Rex and Ray, which is known as the Shagohod. As well as...
And, folks...
The batshit insanity.
Just so you know, that game, Metal Gear Solid 3 Snake Eater, was just re-released. Not even re-released, excuse me. It was remade. They did it from the ground up, called Metal Gear Solid Delta. I believe it's just called Metal Gear Solid Delta. Yeah.
I think they left the voice lines, funnily enough.
Oh.
Which is good.
That's funny. But Metal Gear Solid Master Collection Volume 2 is still moving forward. So the games that we should be getting are the PSP entries, not Acid, but is it called Peace Walker? I believe it's Metal Gear Solid Peace Walker, and there should be another one that came out on PSP. I don't remember the name of it right now, but the big mystery and the hold up for the Master Collection is, are we going to get Metal Gear Solid 4? Because that game is famously stuck on PS3 architecture, as they say. They said it was only designed to take advantage and harness the power of the PS3. This is what they say, and we haven't seen that game re-released anywhere else. So will we get the infamous Metal Gear Solid 4 Guns of the Patriot? Is that 2? That might be Sons of Liberty. No, 2 Sons of Liberty. Yep, Guns of the Patriot.
Yeah, 2 Sons of Liberty. Guns of the Patriots is MGS.
5 was also one of my favorite games, but that got a little repetitive, and just the story, I think it was a little bit fragmented.
Oh no, that's what kind of screws Phantom Pain in the long run, is that you're gonna go through this map, and then you're gonna go through this next map, and you're going back to the same map at the end.
Yeah.
You.
That one, it was a design choice, and I love open world games, but I didn't have enough cutscenes, and then when I got cutscenes, it just triggered randomly. I don't know. I did play a lot of 5. I did play a lot of 5, and a lot of, the 5 had a thing where it had 2 parts. It was Phantom Pain, but what came out right before it, where it's like you only played Ground Zeroes, and that was weird. That was fun but weird.
Ground Zeroes was just the one map, and you were doing a lot of different quests on that said map. This makes no sense.
A weird design choice, a weird choice indeed. But sometimes you gotta take a risk. Not.
Oh,
go ahead.
Obviously, yeah. Screw your transition. I'm gonna talk in. No. Hopefully, we'll get Guns of the Patriots remade. Like they'll actually, because it shouldn't be that hard to fucking do something like that. But also, I can understand if there's issues. Because I don't know this shit, to be real.
Cell architecture. That's all I know, is that buzzword from PS3. Cell architecture.
Yeah, but hopefully they bring it back, because Guns of the Patriots, it's probably the least stealth heavy of the Metal Gear Solid series, because you were able to just at one point run around with a fucking railgun. But to have it back would still be funny as shit.
Yep. You know what else I would like to see back? Herb's Sims in the City. That was made by EA, but will we get it back? Probably not, because EA has a new owner, and they have agreed to be bought out or to be acquired by PIF, Silver Lake, and Affinity Partners for a whopping $55 billion. So I don't know if they're going to bring back my game.
That, please.
Right.
Oh, can a brother have a slice?
Yeah, I don't know if we're going to see any more Sims. Well, they'll make Sims because they can monetize the crap out of Sims. And I guess Herbs will be like a DLC. We do also have AJ here. I don't know if he wanted to be shouted out, if he's just listening in. if you do have commentary, because I know you're a Sims guy. Let me tell you, AJ, he loved The Sims. When we would work together, he'd be playing on his phone. Sims Mobile, Sims Free Play. I know. Shout out to you.
People like Sims.
Gay.
That's his digital dollhouse. Stop playing with him. I made all y'all in The Sims before. Dashy, you and yeah, that's my digital dollhouse. You and your partner, y'all would live across the street. I was playing in that DLC, the one where you get the apartments, because that's, I like the modern setting. So y'all would have an apartment, I would have my own apartment. It was funny. I'd be knocking on your door. Boop boop boop.
I don't know how I feel about this EA deal, honestly. Like, I guess time will tell.
Oh, I can already tell you, I don't like it. I don't like it at all. It's going private, so they can do whatever they want, and they don't have to report to shareholders. But I don't think that they're going to.
I think one little fun, not so fun fact about this purchase: Donald Trump's son-in-law is a part of the owner group that bought EA.
I forgot about that. I don't think they're going to bring back any timeless classics. They're just going to See, the thing is, they already paid $55 billion, meaning they got money, so they don't need to be like how a desperate company might buy it and needs to make money. Like, say when Elon bought was it Twitter, and he had to do all this stuff just to make money, raise the price of the blue check marks and get rid of all the staff. Like, they don't need to do that because they're not desperate for money, the people that bought EA. So we don't know how it can go.
Yeah, if anything, I would like to think if they're not desperate for money or something like that, maybe, just maybe, EA might be able to produce some really good games in the near future. Like, time's going to tell, unfortunately. Like,
yeah, here's
sounds
hoping.
like it sucks, but yeah, like, here's hoping. Just like we might get some good out of it. Like, what is EA responsible for?
And then
besides destroying.
Yeah, not to be the Debbie Downer. I know people just want to talk games, not politics. But as Dashi pointed out, you got Trump's son involved, and you got the Saudi Arabian government, who's known for not having the most open-minded views on, homosexuality, women, or at least their rights, and I guess free speech. So just keep that in mind.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting, unfortunately. But, again, we'll see how it goes. What are these? Looking at fucking EA here. What are you guys responsible for?
Skate.
Oh, nice. The Alice Madness Returns game. Okay.
Yeah, and they made Skate. I think they make the UFC games currently. Battlefield. Star Wars.
They call them games. Yeah.
Yeah. They had the Star Wars license. I know Ubisoft just did something with the Star Wars license, so that passes around a little bit.
Yeah, well, EA made Outlaws, and that flopped harder than anything else in this world.
No, Ubisoft made Outlaws, and Outlaws was actually good. I didn't finish it. But it was good, and I just didn't finish it because I just don't finish games any longer because of the busy dad life. But Outlaws was actually good. People were mad because it was a female protagonist, and I stand on that. People are just upset over dumb things.
Yeah, like,
Outlaws was fun, and I was very good at Sabacc. I was killing it. Once I learned how to play Sabacc, I was like, oh, I'm about to make all this money. And you could use, I think she had like a little drone, a robot, a droid, and you could cheat, like look at the other player's hand and let me know. Oh yeah, it was like playing poker. I was making so much credits. That's what they call the in-game currency. I was making so much credits, man. I was able to buy another cruiser.
Oh yeah, the Army of 2 games. That would be...
I'd be happy if they re-released that, like remastered. I would like a remake, but I don't think they're gonna put money into that.
Like with this new purchase, all of a sudden, they're just like, hey, so since we bought EA, we wanted to do something fun here. Here's a like remastering and whatnot, and like not changing too much, but making it more polished and better. Here's a remastering of Army of 2. I think people would shit their pants.
Now, here's the thing. If EA was to do a remaster, it unfortunately would be using a lot of AI because EA's new owners plan a complete AI pivot to, air quotes, seemingly cut operating costs. That is a report coming out that EA wants to focus on AI to help them do things. Now, AI can do some things, but I don't know if it can do everything.
I'd say, what things, like operating stuff you said, so that means... What?
Yeah, what is an operating expense besides, like, to me, paying the utilities for the office that you live in, and AI can't do anything about paying the utilities. So operating cost sounds like a blanket statement for anything that has to do with the employee working for me. If I fire an employee, that's operating cost because it's the cost to operate my business. So if I can find a way to AI my employee out of here, which I don't think you can with art stuff. You can with things that involve, no, not code either, because I don't think AI is smart enough to do coding yet. I just don't think it's there.
It may. We'll see. I hope that they do it like correctly. If anything, it might be more towards AI involving like possibly in terms of programming with like NPCs, how they interact, which that's just been a normal thing.
Yeah, that's fine. That's just like,
That would be perfectly fine. Like,
yeah.
do that with AI.
And I'm okay with
slave over programming. Like, what should this NPC do? No, have the AI fucking do it, because then AI will come up with something.
And
like,
say it's
like,
a remaster.
Oh, yes.
If it's like a game that's a remaster, I'm okay with AI upscaling. So like when we talked about Skyrim, I haven't played Skyrim mods in a while, but with Fallout mods, some people will take the tree, because the tree has the textures, that's the skin wrapped around the shape, and they will take that through a filter, like an AI thing, and it'll up-res it from whatever when that game came out, so like 1K or 720p all the way up to 4K. So now you got better textures. So I'm okay with stuff like that, because that's AI. It's just not the evil kind,
yeah, they
I guess.
Do that. Yeah. If they want to do that based, sure. As long as it doesn't like completely break it in half or something, like use AI to like kind of help with resolutions and textures. That would be the best call for it, because then the amount of games you could remaster looking better, just these facelifts would be amazing. And this is EA doing it?
Yep.
Okay, hold on. Let me look at EA Games' library again to confirm like what exactly this would be.
Anything that comes out as a re-release, that would help. If it's a remake, and you probably can't use AI. I know there's the procedural generation, so that's kind of a sense of AI. It's like a program basically.
Okay, EA. The Alice games, honestly, yeah. I wouldn't mind like the original Alice game or the Madness Returns. They got a facelift. Army of Two getting a facelift, because their original's 2008. The Devil's Cartel's 2013. Them getting facelifts would be fucking.
Have you ever heard of or played the games Mercenaries? Mercenaries 1 and 2. I love those games.
I saw it on this list. There it is, Mercenaries. Yeah, that getting a facelift would be like God's gift. Oh my god, it's like almost a 2-decade-old game. Yeah, that would be beautiful.
Yeah, I believe, now I could be wrong, Mercenaries was in the same vein as Battlefield, where you could destroy the environment. I believe that was like the hook of Mercenaries. Besides it being open world, you could destroy part of the environment, like buildings could fall. It's been a while.
That would be based, honestly.
Actually, did they make the Red Faction game? Not make, but did they publish Red Faction? Because Red Faction also had destructible environments. That could be THQ. No, that might be THQ. I'm sorry. I think that's THQ. Yeah. I'm giving EA way too much credit. But you know who I shouldn't give credit to? Xbox Game Pass, because now they're apparently going to receive some major changes to pricing tiers, including a cheaper tier with ads. So as we know, some of the prices have gone up for the tiers, and they're working on a new cheaper tier that's going to have ads. I don't know how that's going to work. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like in the loading screens, like where is this going to have a square just in the bottom right corner until I click it away? I don't think I like that.
In, like when you're going through looking for games and stuff, or loading into like Game Pass, or like during downloads, maybe like before starting up a download. Like if it's that, then I honestly don't hate it,
because you can look away. Yeah, because you can look away. You could just text while you're waiting for it to load. Yeah.
I'm saying it's like you're gonna throw like a 2-minute ad from me. I'm just be like, okay, cool. I'm gonna get on my phone, probably watch like a 2-minute video on YouTube or some shit, or continue with 2 minutes of a video on YouTube. Like I'm not gonna. If it's a lower thing with ads, it just depends on where they're at. Because if it's in like say the store or something, that's not a problem to me. If it's during games, like during loading screens in games, then I may tell you to go fuck yourself. But
I feel like that's the end all, where they want to have it at, because they know that's where the most eyes are going to be at. So EA,
don't.
Yeah, EA had got a little bit of trouble. It was like 2 years ago on the last, not the most recent UFC game, but the one right before it. So the game came out and IGN reviewed it and did it whatever. But then 30 days later, they snuck in ads in between the rounds. So right before we go to replay, it would show something quick on the screen, an ad, probably for another EA game, not for like Papa John's Pizza. But I don't really recall.
Yeah.
And it was like, yo, you can't do that. Like 30 days after the game, after we give you a good score and talk about how good your game is, 30 days later, because you got all the scores of people buying it, now you're throwing in ads, because then that takes away from the score we would have gave you. So that's a little trick that they learned that they could do.
Yeah, hey, guess what? You ruined your score. Fuck you now. Yeah, stop. Don't do it in the game. Cause
yeah, so it was this. Let me pull it up. And it was the Papa John's thing. Basically, in the middle of the game, they would just sneak in a big-ass ad, I believe, during the loading screen. So this was for The Boys. Good show, by the way. Good show.
Yeah, like, don't do it during loading screens in games. Do it in, like, your own, like, store stuff. Like, people are still gonna look through your store to figure out, like, what games do I want to play? Like, my library's getting a little stale to me. Let me go find something I want to play.
Yeah,
like, do it then.
That was EA, so you could imagine. I believe Xbox is going to try to do the same thing. They probably can't put it in the game itself, but, you know, if you're loading up game, like, say you're doing cloud streaming, and you see that, like, little green background with the plane or whatever they used to show, it'll probably put an ad right there. So I could see them totally.
Or if they want to
doing
have,
that.
like... Yeah, or if they want to just do it, like, when you're on, say, like, you have Game Pass or whatnot, and you're on, say, like, the menu, menu just in Xbox or whatever menu may be, and just have, like, in, like, the top right or left corner, just a little thing appear for, like, a small little window for, like, an ad that starts playing and whatnot, like, with or without volume, up to you, of course, but just a little ad, something like that isn't bad. It's bad that they're just putting ads in for Game Pass when they originally didn't have it, and making a cheaper version for people. But I'm not going to get pissed off by it. What I'd probably be more pissed off with is I'm spending an extra $10 to avoid ads because I know the price increase that Game Pass just got.
Do you remember the Xbox Connect?
I do.
So imagine a world where the Xbox Connect was successful, and that was what, Xbox One. So the next one was Series X. Okay, so now you have the next generation, the Series X or S, with a stronger Connect. This time, this Connect can see your eyelids. And eyelids open, you get ads. Eyelids closed, you get no ads, and you cannot continue. Eyelids have to be open. Face has to be detected by the camera that you're seeing the ads. Think of it as Black Mirror, probably season 1, episode 1, or the one where the guy's riding the bike and you got to look at the ads, not episode 1. I think the episode 1 was the pig thing, but that's what the future could have looked like, because they were working on that technology, because the Kinect was real strong for its time, 2013 technology. Now we have technology that can detect your face. We can have technology that detects your face and your eyelids being open or closed, so you gotta watch the ad in order to continue. And that always reminds me of that episode of Black Mirror that was crazy messed up. All the episodes of Black Mirror are crazy messed up. I mean, Black Mirror had an episode where, like, if you die, part of your soul is an AI algorithm, not unlike what they did to my man Stan Lee. An AI hologram of Marvel creator Stan Lee was at LA Comic-Con, and it left fans feeling a bit uneasy. This is not an Excelsior moment. I can't even say Excelsior to this, because that's effed up.
Probably because it's the fact of, oh, I don't know, he's dead?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I understand we all miss Stan Lee. Don't get me wrong. Everybody misses Stan Lee, and it sucks that he's gone. I mean, the dude was in his fucking 90s when he passed away, so he lived a long-ass life. And he's written so many stories and whatnot. Been in a bunch of MCU stuff, like... Can we let him stay dead? Please? Like, can we not do shit like this?
Now, unless he signed off on it before he died, because AI was still being talked about while he was living. Now, he might have been too old to not even understand what he was signing, but unless he signed off and said, oh yeah, sure, you can use my likeness in perpetuity, or however they word it, then no, this is crazy. I mean, unless his daughters, he either has a daughter or a granddaughter that might have signed off. I think they did it without his permission. I'm pretty sure they just took it without his permission.
100%. Also, I don't even know, is this an actual, like, is there just a company doing this?
Proto.
Oh,
yeah, Proto hologram at Proto hologram beam there. I
wonder if it's just Proto that did this. Let's
go Google their asses.
Yeah, I wonder if it's just Proto that did this for the sake of, because they're trying to test things out at what the fuck is it?
Holographic communications platform. Okay, everything to me is like movies. This reminds me of the movie Got the sound on. This reminds me of the movie I, Robot. Will Smith's character has to talk to the dead scientist, and he's only pre-programmed with a select few answers. Now that's what this is. I don't think I like it. I just don't think I like it. It's creepy. No. It's what's that word? Uncanny valley a little bit. Not a fan.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I'm gonna assume only Proto did this, in which case Comic-Con, you survive. Because this is definitely Proto's fault and not theirs.
Yeah, way too much for me.
Yeah. Like, no. Like, especially with somebody who's dead. Absolutely the fuck not.
But changing gears back to EA. EA tells employees worried about layoffs after the $55 billion buyout that there will be no immediate changes to your jobs. And I do think that word immediate is the key word here.
Good. I'm so glad you said immediate. So now I get to sit here, wait, and dread the day it finally comes. Thanks.
Yeah, like your job is secure for at least 90 days, but once the next quarter reports come in and I got a new boss to report to, he's going to say, I need to get us back into the profit. Profit.
Yeah, so, which depends on how things are going. How things are about to look here with what's going on, because they may they might not have some fucking layoffs. Let's be real. Like, if they can start producing putting some good games out and whatnot, and it's making money, and people like them.
Mercenaries 3. Give me Mercenaries 3.
Yeah. Also, Battlefield 6 is doing fucking fantastic. It's from what I've heard. So, hell to the fuck yeah! Like, don't try to monetize that shit, please. Don't become Call of Duty with Battlefield 6, but just let Battlefield 6 play as it's been playing. If you want to add a DLC thing, maybe down the road, that's like completely optional, doesn't like break the game in half, or just like, oh yeah, you gotta buy the DLC in order for things to be good. Or maybe it's just a skin thing where it's just like you buy costumes for your character that's of like different militaries, like modern military like uniforms. Go do it. Don't make it much, so you can still monetize, but go ahead and do it.
Did you see that Battlefield has a new, I think it's a new mode, or it could be a separate game called RedSec, where it's like a battle royale game. So they're trying to make sure they, have it separate from the more serious Battlefield to Battlefield RedSec, which is, I'm gonna say, more in that Fortnite, Call of Duty, PUBG style gameplay.
No, it's purely because streamers were complaining about Battlefield 6 and just like
gotcha.
It needs battle royale mode, it needs monetization. Fuck off. That is not Battlefield, and it should never be Battlefield. The fact that they are doing this means that they are catering to you assholes.
Yeah, I saw it on the Steam, and I was like, oh, it's free. Maybe I'll try to see if the boys want to play. But the last game we all checked out, I think, was Arc. Is it Arc Raiders? Arc Raiders, and that was pretty fun.
Like, I will say, like, doing a battle royale with the Battlefield mechanics sounds fun. Don't get me wrong. Like, I won't, like, Battlefield's mechanics, like, in a BR like that just sounds like the recipe for success. The problem is, we are oversaturated in BRs at this point. Oh no, what am I looking at? Why am I looking? Sorry, apologies. I'm looking at the same screen that Cypher keeps bringing up, and I see Assassin's Creed popping up, and I'm just like, oh no.
Oh yeah, I'm preloading my next news story, and I don't have a segue because you called me out. Ubisoft, that's my segue. Ubisoft canceled a post-Civil War Assassin's Creed last year. So the company leadership deemed that the project might just be too controversial for the moment. So they were scared because of the political climate.
I wish I had balls, but fair enough. Like,
there was a lot of negative reaction when Assassin's Creed Shadows got announced because of the lead was a female and the other lead was a black male, and it was like, oh, well, this isn't historically accurate, and it just feels like, okay, well, neither was Assassin's Creed 2 when at the end of the game I'm beating up the Pope, but we didn't complain then. Yeah, so what's the real issue here, guys? What's the real issue? Where the flying fuck did how is it serious that there's this underground tomb underneath the Vatican and we're, fist fighting the Pope for an alien technology? I didn't know that was real. I mean, fuck. Give me that apple of Eden.
Yeah,
And
I
then
didn't realize there's fucking, these little metal orbs I can just speak magic words into, and they can make people stab themselves in the face.
yeah,
What the fuck?
that's when it was like, oh, the story's perfectly fine. Altair, that's my guy. He passes the brown paper bag test. But soon as I think his name is Yasuke, soon as Yasuke gets announced, you start looking at the brown paper bag like, I don't know. I don't think I can handle Yasuke right now. I just can't handle this. And I don't remember the girl's name either. But it's like, man, her name is what?
Naui.
Yeah, it's like, man, this not my kind of
Genuinely,
game.
if they hadn't done if they had chosen between like feudal Japan or Civil War area, and they were just planning already, let's do a black protagonist, motherfuckers, pick the Civil War era, please. That would have been perfect. I know people shit on Connor a bit because he's almost like kind of over the top in comparison to other Assassin's Creed protagonists.
What's his last name? Kenway? Henway?
Yeah, Kenway.
Oh, Kenway. There it is.
Like, he's a bit over the top in terms of the other protagonists, like Ezio, Altair, and whatnot.
He was a weak protagonist. Not physically weak, but I just couldn't get into him.
Oh, definitely not physically weak. Motherfucker shrugs off getting impaled and chases after a dude for, like, a couple kilometers or some shit like that. But no, fucking... Like, if they had chosen if they were going to just sit and be like, we're definitely doing a black protagonist, and it was a choice between either feudal Japan or Civil War era, you should have just gone Civil War era, because that would have been just, like, mwah, chef's kiss perfect. Like, oh my god! Just a fucking, like, an assassin that's black, like, working for the Union to taking out Confederates that were on, like, the Confederate side and shit. That would have been absolutely perfect.
I was so mad at this game.
We had to...
I was mad at this game for, like, petty reasons, petty ass reasons. This game and the Crew 1 and the Crew 2. So when this game came out, I was working at GameStop and I was in Philadelphia. So this game is based around, like the American Revolution, and one of the important cities is New York, Boston, and Philadelphia. But if I can remember correctly, I believe this game either there's like a fake level that takes place in Philly and it's not even open world, it's on rails, or it just completely skips Philly altogether and it's just cutscene only, you're not active.
You would be correct on the Philly part. So it's not exactly you're on rails. You actually can do stuff. You're in the State House in Philly where they do like sign of Declaration of Independence and stuff, and the discussions of like what to do for the United States. It's not railroady because you can actually go around. You can be talking to some people and whatnot. So you can actually talk to some other foreign historical figures, but you can't do much past that, unfortunately.
Yeah, I was so mad because I was like, oh my god, we could have got a game that takes place in Philadelphia, and we were just holed out of it. Like, we just got that taken away from us. And then with The Crew, that's another Ubisoft game. When that game came out, I was at GameStop, so I got to go to conference, which is kind of like your E3 style thing. And I talked to one of the guys who I just in my brain thought was a developer. Now, as a grown up, I understand that was just a marketing person, so he ain't know no better. So when I'm playing this game and I'm driving around, first thing that blew my mind was I could just pause it. And in The Crew 1, probably in 2, you could pause it, be in New York, and it just drag the little cursor over to LA, zoom back in, and you're right there. I was like, that was the coolest thing ever. I was like, damn, barely any loading time. So I drove to New York, and I'm looking around. I'm like going, south a little bit. I'm like, hold on, where's Philadelphia? So I talked to the guy. He's like, I feel a little French. Oh, as you know, I don't know. We didn't add it in. Maybe Crew 2, I got you. So I had a Crew 1 t-shirt. Okay, so Crew 2, I was mad at Crew 1, but it was whatever. Crew 2 comes out. Same goddamn map. They move things around a little bit. No Philadelphia. Boy, I was mad at the Crew 1 and Crew 2. Like, how you don't got Philadelphia in this game? And I think another story came out with Assassin's Creed 3. And it said they didn't want to do Philadelphia because the game takes place, I don't remember anymore, but they didn't want to make it take place in Philadelphia because they said that my city was boring. They said Philadelphia was too boring because it's a grid. Yeah, they said Philadelphia, the layout of the city was too boring because it's a grid. Mind you, New York's also a grid, so I feel like that excuse was BS. I didn't like that.
But I would say it's less painful AC3 not getting Philly because for cities, Boston and New York are great. The kind of open areas like the Frontier and the Homestead are good open areas where it's like lots of woods and such, and you can go around hunting and whatnot. 3 is honestly, it's a good game. Like, after leaving the Ezio trilogy with Assassin's Creed 3,
I found it. It said Assassin's Creed 3 developers say Philly's gridded city is an issue. Could make game boring. Get the F out of here, 2012.
I'm gonna tell you right now, if it was just Philly being a boring city in comparison to the other two and the Frontier and Homestead, I would have taken it. Honestly,
I would have loved it.
Minded
being as though I'm from Philly, I would have loved. Shout out to Philly.
Yeah, I'm saying I wouldn't mind if Philly was still there. Like, also, it might not even be the fucking same as the Philly we know now because, it was 200 years ago.
I think this was just cap. But as a kid, I bought the story.
Yeah,
but I think this was just like somebody had to put out a statement. It says could make game boring, not guaranteed. But I know, just being younger, this is from 2012, so I'm being like, 13 years ago. So I felt the kind of way. I held a little petty grudge against that. I just wanted to put that out there, put my story out there.
Yeah, it happened. But Philly's not too, I'm not too mad at Philly not being it. AC3 was still a good game, especially after coming off of the Titanic love that is the Ezio trilogy.
Now, I will say we did eventually get... Oh, gosh, what is the name of it? Sorry. I can't segue and think of the name of the game. We did eventually get a game that takes place in a quasi-Philly. Played that game, owned that game. It's not Philly. It's like Philly if you drank iced coffee and fell asleep and the AI made it. Red Dawn? What is the name of that game? It's not Red Dawn. It's a video game that's basically the concept of Red Dawn. And I don't remember what it's called right now. So don't worry about it.
Homefront.
Homefront, thank you so much. Homefront 2. Takes place in Philly.
Homefront the Revolution.
Nerd. Yes, Homefront the Revolution. If I can pull up these images, as a Philly person, you guys are going to see these images and be like, Philly what? This not Philly. And
looks like Philly. No, I'm kidding.
This looks nothing like Philly. This could be South Philly based on that crane. I could see this being close to Columbus Boulevard, but I don't.
This looks more like Detroit.
Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I'm gonna give South Philly vibes based on the architecture.
It's funny because this is also post-apocalyptic, and yet it still looks better than Detroit. But
yeah, I'll give that South Philly. Let me see.
Your city looks like shit.
Did they get any of the gosh darn lands? No, none of this landscape is right. This can't be Homefront 2 because that's the Seattle Needle thingy. That looks like the Seattle Needle. So, it
probably then was just Seattle or something. Or,
I'm getting more annoyed. All right, here's the closest thing we can get to it because that faraway thing looks a little bit like Liberty Place, just based on the top. You can pretend that's Liberty Place with a giant ass wall.
Post-apocalyptic probably changed things. I don't know how many years.
All right, let me get to my next story because I forgot. I got so mad at my childhood trauma. Sony tech wizard Mark Cerny teases new graphical features he's excited to bring to a future console in a few years' time, thus sparking waves of more PS6 release date speculation. Now we don't know, but we have our current rumors that the PS6 is going to come out sometime in 2027. Satin, are you ready for a PS6?
I'm glad we have more time. I thought you were about to say 2026. I'd be like, motherfucker, don't you dare. But no. We still got another year, thank God.
I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm not ready for a PS6. I barely played my PS5. So I'm just not ready for a PS6.
Because you know the 3 lines that are on the the PS5, outside of it, those 3 lines that are on it?
Mm-hmm.
That's to resemble the lines of coke they were taking in the fucking R&D division to make that fucking console.
I don't like that it got to stand it vertically. I just don't like that.
No, that's just hey, we're gonna put this on a vertically and whatnot. So on the off chance you do bump it or something, it falls and breaks, and you have to buy another one. You dumb fucks.
Or if you have a cat, you don't even have to do it. Sorry, AJ, go ahead.
That don't happen with my PS5.
You got a cat?
My PS5 is cool. Yeah.
Your cat don't jump up there?
Yeah, he know better.
Oh, he know better. See, some cats don't know better. They start knocking stuff over.
Some cats are assholes. Some cats are assholes.
Yeah. Because he better put my PC controller one time.
Shout out to my boy Casey. AJ knows Casey. I had a cat. I don't remember his name right now, but gave it to Casey. He was so bad.
Oreo?
No, not Oreo. It was the yellowish cat. Very cute cat, but so bad. Just so bad. So in my basement, you guys might remember it. I had Legos all set up on these little shelves, but they weren't behind glass. They were just there. The cat would jump up that mother sucker and knock down my Legos like, you little feline bitch. Knock down my Legos. I was so mad. I was heated at that cat.
Like,
You beefing with a cat.
You seem to like these things that are put up here. It'd be a shame if somebody knocked it off, Pap.
Yeah, now Oreo, my good cat, Oreo black and white cat, he never knocked over nothing. Oreo know better, but the other cat, I can't remember his name right now. Cloud, maybe? Bad cat.
I don't remember. I forgot that name. I forgot the name too.
Cute cat, but so bad. Just a bad person.
Yeah, I care.
I said a bad person.
I care less for PS6. I'm glad that we're still getting like another year before it's expected. Hopefully, if they do PS6, they wait till like end of the fucking year of 2027. That would be the most perfect. So there's enough time to where there's been some love to PS5, some more games that came out for it, and some more stuff they're working on. Just give plenty of fucking time. Don't release it too early to like fucking.
I still go back to the pandemic and blame what happened with the PS5 cycle. Because like a lot of studios couldn't drop their games, people couldn't work. I would blame that. So that's why they're trying to force out everything now.
Yeah. Just fucking don't release it too early. Take your time, assholes, please.
And at this point, what's going to be your selling point? Because PS5 had SSD, PS4 had, I don't even remember, graphical fidelity, and PS3 had hard drive space. PS2 had more polygon. I don't even know what PS2 had.
Perfection.
Yeah, perfection. So what are you getting from PS6 that you're not already getting? More ray tracing? Because at this point, I don't even really care, to be honest. I like ray tracing, but I don't care that much.
Probably going to just
graphics get better. That's all you're going to get is more graphics.
Yeah, more graphics, and you're going to need it for your newer games. Get fucked.
It's going to try to put you more immersive in the game. That's what they're going to say. Look at the ray tracing. Look how much the light is. You know, bro, is the graphics good? Just say it's got good graphics.
And I like I said, I like ray tracing, but at some point, don't take 7 years to make a game. So I believe this generation, we didn't get any new Last of Us because they take so long to make a game. So Naughty Dog only did a remaster. They didn't do any new game. God of War only got one game because God of War 2018 was PS4. If you need to remember, 2018 God of War was PS4. We only got one God of War game from Santa Monica Studios, and that was God of War Ragnarok. Who else? Insomniac. They made Ratchet. Okay, Insomniac was cooking because we got Ratchet & Clank Rift in Time, and we got Marvel Spider-Man 2. And Miles Morales was on PS4. So yeah, we did get 2 games from Insomniac. Probably another one I may be forgetting. No, not Resistance. Nope, we didn't get Resistance. But yeah, we need more games. More first-party games. Ghost of Tsushima. Yeah. No, Ghost of Tsushima was PS4. Excuse me. Ghost of Yote.
Was it?
Yeah.
No, that's PS5, wasn't it?
I can pull it up. Ghost of Tsushima.
I don't know if I did come on for PS4.
It might be able to.
It might be. I thought it was on what's the name?
No, bro. It sounds like it could be something else.
Hey, we got Casey here in the chat. Ghost of Tsushima.
Yo, Casey.
Want the release? Okay, yeah, 2020. So that had to drop on both. Casey, I was just talking about the cat that I gave you. What was that cat's name? The yellow cat.
Oh, terrible, bro.
Sunny, yeah. Sunny knocked over my Lego pieces. But yeah, Ghost of Tsushima came out on both PS4 and PS5. So shout out to Ghost of Tsushima. Shout out to PlayStation. Casey, I know you are probably more into PC, but the rumors are that we're going to get a PS6 sometime in 2027. Are you here for it?
No. I've always been, a little skeptical when it came to getting a new console because it's always like the same thing. Like when it comes to the phones, I could get an iPhone 17 Pro Max right now, but the 19 is already in development. It's just waiting for the okay.
Yeah.
Compared to my PC though, if I hear something new comes out, graphics card or new menu, shoot, even a fan.
No, you gonna get a new everybody gonna upgrade their TVs. Get new HDMI ports as always. It's gonna be HDMI 2.2 now instead of 2.1.
And you change your resolution, so you go from a 1080p monitor to a 2K monitor up to a 4K monitor.
Yep, you know how it's about to go. It's about to do that. Then
Oh,
LG about to push
and
their
you
TVs
add
out.
more hertz to it, so your refresh rate. So you might have had a 60 refresh rate monitor. Now you got a 120. Now you got 140. Then 165. Then 280. There might be some more in between.
I don't know. See, and anybody that's in the PC community can stand by this. It sounds like you guys are like 5, maybe 10 years running behind us. Like we're already on that movement. You're not teaching us anything new.
Yeah, it's always
No,
funny when I see the YouTubers make videos. They say, I'm going to build a PC that's going to match the PS4 specs. They have to really try hard to under-spec that PC because it just, when you buy a base level gaming, like a pre-made gaming PC, it's already more powerful than console. So you got to really try to find... The only thing that's different and harder is the ray tracing stuff because you got to have
They
a
put a
certain...
Macintosh. Like I did it.
Wait, can
They play some
Macintosh
Macintosh.
do? I don't think a Mac
Oh.
can even do ray tracing. Maybe I might be wrong. I'm a
Oh
Windows.
no, like the really like old computers.
Oh yeah, no, yeah. No, you ain't got to go there. I won't disrespect PS5 like that. I won't disrespect PS5. You need like a 2060 or newer. But if you go newer, it's gonna be more powerful than the PS5. So like a 2060
yeah, but
Ti
the thing is
graphic card.
though, the PS5 can really, like, for the PS5, you allegedly can push out 8K gaming allegedly. You're making these allegedly made a console so powerful. Allegedly, you're pushing out 8K, but there's no 8K gaming, and people don't got 8K monitors. So what are we actually doing?
Are there
You can't
any 8K monitors? No, you keep going. I'm just gonna Google
Yeah.
this.
No, it's 8K monitors. It's 8K monitors. You gotta look at Unboxed, the boy Lou.
Oh yeah,
I seen him had one.
he always got those good tech. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm like, you got 8K gaming system, but nobody can game in 8K, so it defeats the purpose of the hardware, and you can't even show the software, your hardware, what it can do. For real, because based off of the developers around, can't even get their hands on it to make something come out 8K because of gaming.
Oh yeah,
They're not
Best
even that
Buy.
far ahead yet.
Best Buy don't got them. You're right. There, I haven't seen any 8K monitors. Only Lou got one.
This is my rebuttal, though, and I'm
Yeah.
yeah. A little far track. This is my rebuttal. The only thing that I really see a problem with that as a PC player,
Yeah.
honestly, is just the monitor itself, because everything else I would already have.
Oh yeah,
That's
facts.
true.
It's definitely mine.
That's
I like
true,
a big
yeah.
screen. I always like a big screen. So that when I got my TV, I made sure I had everything that the monitor got as my TV. That's what they're doing with monitors and stuff now. With TVs, that's what they're doing now. So like my TV got a 120 hertz panel. Now I want a 240. Was it 244 hertz panel now? They got now, or was it 144?
Let me ask you guys. I've been messing with my monitor and I've been messing with turning the HDR on and off. What are you guys' opinion on having HDR? Do you have it on or do you turn it off?
It depends what game I'm playing. I don't like it when it's on because it sometimes makes some of my games dark. And then yeah, it depends what game it is.
For me, it's been washing
Yeah, it
everything
depends.
out. Like it's too bright when I have HDR on.
Yours get bright? Mine's get like a true tone color and get like dim.
I need a new monitor. I have a 2K monitor right now, but yeah, when I was messing
It
around
might
with
be what's name?
HDR,
It might be a contrast.
yeah, I think it is. Oh
yeah.
yeah. I did turn that up first because I was looking at different websites about what should I have my brightness and contrast, and I set it for those without HDR on. Then I went and turned HDR on, and I noticed my text was just completely. It wasn't completely. Sorry, I'm exaggerating. It was just a little bit more washed out, and I turned it off. But I can't think of a segue. But Minecraft 2, the movie, it's coming out July 23rd, 2027. So not only are we getting PS6, we're also going to get Minecraft 2. I ain't gonna lie to you guys. I didn't finish Minecraft 1. I can't care about it at all. It's not as good as Sonic to me.
I'm more
Or
scared
Mario.
Yeah, I mean, it feels dumb as fuck.
Did you like
it's
it
just-
or did you watch it? Did
No.
you see it?
I watched it to completion, and I immediately thought, I know what this movie was missing. Me being on acid in order to fucking enjoy it properly.
Yeah, it was just weird, man. It was just weird.
Like, I props to them making a second one. I don't care that they're making a second one. In all honesty, like,
I think they're only making
Oh,
a second
that's
one
it again?
because kids got the excuse to throw the popcorn and say chicken jockey, so they want to do
Yeah,
that
no,
again. They want to get.
that's the reason I don't want them doing this. Like, and I think fucking Jack Black himself, like, even said something like, "Hey, people, let's not do that."
I still never watched it.
Casey, I know you saw it. I know you saw it, Casey.
Actually, I didn't. That's the one movie that's actually hasn't made it on my list. It's it's there.
Yeah, I'd rather watch what's that Tron Ares than see Minecraft 1. And I have Minecraft 1 sitting waiting for me to watch. And Tron Ares may or not still be in the theaters. I still gotta see that in the Running Man, if whichever one is playing right now. As a matter of fact, instead of that, I'd much rather play Baldur's Gate. Because RPG devs were told to stop making games like Baldur's Gate, that's your classic RPG, because retailers told us that no one wanted to buy them, says the Fallout New Vegas, and Pillars of Eternity director Josh Sawyer. Now I'm going to say that's 100% true. From working at GameStop and from shopping at GameStop, those games fell out of fashion hard, and now they're making their comeback. So that's 100% true.
Right at the time, I'm going to assume. I think nowadays it might be a bit more different.
So yeah, the 2000s, you saw a lot of those classic RPGs where, you mostly use the mouse and keyboard. What Baldur's Gate 3 does is allow you to use the controller, but that wasn't a thing. That's a more of a modern twist to it. But before, it was all mouse and keyboard, controlling your party, rolling for stats. That went out the window once you had these things called action RPGs. So Dashi, that's my little brother, we used to play this game called Champions of Norath. There was another one, I don't remember, but I know Champions of Norath was an RPG, but it was an action RPG. So you would move the character with the left stick on a controller and press buttons like X or whatever to swing. Those became the style. That's what people loved, and that became the fashion, and it just evolved from there. And then people wanted to harken back because people love nostalgia. So if you go away for 10 years and you come back, people will start to love you again. Like, oh yeah, I remember that. So I 100% agree with this. Retailers like GameStop, no, they wasn't checking for those kind of games no for a long time, and then they finally started coming back. But
in my defense, them games, some certain games like them was kind of corny.
I'm gonna agree with you. I still don't play Pillars of Eternity. I think that game's boring. I like Fallout New Vegas, but that's a completely different. That's an action RPG, not in the sense of heavy action, but it's a lot more action than at least Baldur's Gate 3 is. And what's the other one that they make? Divinity. And I love, by the way, Divinity 1 and 2. And I love Baldur's Gate 3. But I can understand more action equals more mainstream appeal. I remember XCOM 1. Well, the XCOM that we know and love from the 2010 or 12, whatever, is a reboot of the older franchise. And that one went away for a long time because it was deemed boring. Nobody liked those classic style games. Then when it came back, it was like, yo, this is good. Fresh coat of paint, strategy. Like, I like this. And for me, it was like you could use the controller. Like, that's what made me love it. Go ahead, Dashy.
I'm not a RTS fan per se. Like, I like XCOM, but that's probably the exception. And Marvel Midnight Suns, that game was pretty good. Yeah. But I'm not really like RTS doesn't really do it for me. I like controlling my character and making them do the attacks.
Yeah, but no, RTS went down two paths where there was the real-time version of it. Those are like your Command and Conquers and Star Wars, I think Empires, and then there was the take turns. Civilization. No, Civilization's turn-based, so that's where it went down two different paths. Okay, yeah. So you have your real-time, which I hate. Don't put pressure on me. It's like playing chess with a timer. Then you have your turn-based strategy games. Those are where, I would say more people fell in love with turn-based. Because RTS is way too hardcore. You're micromanaging so many things while an enemy is coming towards you. At least with turn-based, it's my turn, I can think. Then it's your turn, you can do your thing. That's where your Marvel's Midnight Sun. Yeah. And
either way, I don't like those. If they can pull it off, then it works. It's great. Like I said, Midnight Suns and XCOM, but usually I stay away from those games.
So what about Final Fantasy? That's turn-based strategy. You don't like Final Fantasy? Turn-based RPG, actually.
Never touched Final Fantasy.
Hot damn.
That is very surprising considering how many entries are in that series.
Yeah, I played 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and that's it.
Yeah, like 20 of them?
No, 15. Or 15 or 16.
We're more than that. I think we're over 20.
Jesus Christ.
That's a problem.
Because 13, it was like sent out multiple times. It was like 13, 13-2, Teen Lightning, like
Oh,
Returns.
okay. I forgot that one was the one with the girls. They had like 10 and 10 too. That was a popular one. Okay, I got you.
That's her.
And you got something
Since
called
we're
Crisis
on
Core.
games right now, Cypher, if you don't mind, I just saw a news story that was interesting to me. Remember the other day, I think it was yesterday, I mentioned something about Saints Row 7.
Mm-hmm.
So a little bit of more information. I think this comes from GameSpot. I got the name blocked out. That's my bad. Or Gamer Official. Gamer Official. According to Chris Stockman, the director of the first Saints Row, a new entry is being pitched, but it won't follow the 2022 reboot. So allegedly, this is all with a grain of salt. It's nothing's confirmed yet, but Chris Stockman is the original creator of, director of the first Saints Row. It's supposedly supposed to be a prequel of the origins of the Saints. So it's not a direct sequel from 2022. And yeah, they said that they want to bring back the original feel of the game.
And it's funny because as
I wish
soon
I
as
could
you
see
mentioned
the
it, I was able to. No, you don't even have to send a screenshot. As soon as you mentioned it,
Yeah.
it had enough SEO, who's this PC Games in. Their article came up, which basically summarizes what you're saying. So it's going to be a prequel, and it's going back to its root. And it says it might actually happen as the original director works on the pitch to get the band back together. I'm here for it. Saints Row 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I'm going to say 4. 4 were good. 3 and 4, I know they went a little bit too far. They said we got to separate ourselves from GTA. It's okay to be a GTA clone, but if you also want to separate, that's okay too. So I enjoyed
And that's
all
the
of
problem
those.
too. Of all the GTA clones, this one was the best one. It was the most successful. You create your own
I would
character.
not say. I think Saints Row is its own thing now. At this point, I wouldn't even consider it a GTA.
Yeah,
clone
at this
now.
point, I mean, it takes on a lineage, like the spirit of GTA, but it is its own thing now.
Yeah, 3 was the turning point. Once they did the
It-
whole, was that the one? 3
GTA
where they
on a
wore the
little bit
mask.
more-
Yeah, 3 they wore the mask of themselves and robbed the bank.
They were
That's where
famous.
Yeah, they were famous. Thank you. That's where the whole turning point was.
That's when they jumped the shark. Saints Row 2 was the perfect game in tone and energy, just genre, everything. Like the humor was perfect.
Your
Mixing
character could
with
speak.
the serious
It
moments,
was great. Yeah.
emotional moments. Yeah, like I still am upset at how Carlos died. That was my guy.
Yeah, Saints
If
Row
they
1
can
was a
do it
little
like
bit
Saints Row 2.
wonky because you couldn't speak, and Saints Row 2 was the best one. Well, I like 3.
Saints Row
3 was my favorite one.
3 was nice for
It
the
was
art
super
style.
lit,
It looked
yeah.
better, but that was about it for me.
I think I just have sentimental value because I did the midnight release for this. This was about 2011. I was at GameStop. I don't remember doing the midnight release for 4, but I remember playing 4. But it was like, okay, I got superpowers. I'm in the Matrix, or something happened. I think the whole world blew up, and I'm in the simulation. So 4 was, like I said, a little over the top.
Atrocious.
Yeah, but I love, like I said, that's my weakness is open world city style games. So
Then you
4,
had
1,
Get
and
Out
2.
of Hell.
Didn't play
was
that
bad.
one.
And
Didn't
then you
play that
had,
one.
Agents
Cop-
of
yeah,
Chaos,
Cop
I think
one.
it was.
Yeah, that one.
Agents of Mayhem.
Yeah, I didn't finish that. I own that, and I don't even know where that game is at. It's just I didn't finish that. If I wanted Crackdown, I'd play Crackdown. And Crackdown 3 also I heard wasn't good. I played a little bit of 3, but Crackdown 1 and 2 were goats. But 3, nah.
I don't know, that crackdown trend never really stuck on me, personally.
Well, if you played
Me neither.
If you played 2, it was either 1 or 2. It was like, this was what was cool about Crackdown. You could see you could see the orbs like in the I'm gonna just say the buildings, and you could jump a little. When you first turn on the game, you could only like bunny hop, like a little small hop. But as you keep collecting these orbs, the agility orb, you level up and you can jump higher and higher and higher. It was the craziest thing. And they had orbs for driving, which I don't really know if they increase your speed or your handling, but something like that. But it was the hopping ones for me, where it's like, yo, this joint is an action game, but with small, very, very, very small RPG elements. So that's why I like Crackdown. I'm gonna give you hater status on that, but the story wasn't amazing. So if you want a game with a story you're gonna remember, it's not Crackdown. It's not Crackdown at all.
Definitely not. Let's just shoot and destroy shit type game.
At least Saints Row 1 and 2, I remember those stories. You're trying to, the first one, start a gang. The second one, you blow up, or at the end of the first one, you blow up, or something happens to you. And then the second one, you like, I gotta get the game back together. Third one, you super famous. The fourth one, the world blows up and you're in a simulation. And then the fifth, the reboot, your college kids.
Don't forget Get Out of Hell.
Get Out of Hell. Johnny dies and he
That was
resets the
whole-
world. right?
Yeah, that was the retcon. The whole get out of hell is just a retcon for a dumbass decision they made in Saints Row the Third. They should never kill
Oh,
Johnny in the first place.
okay. So that is important. So yeah. So get out of hell. At the end, he resets the world, but it's the future, and Agents of Mayhem happened, and I don't know the story to that at all. At all.
Yeah, it was a different universe,
Oh, okay.
and that's Agents of Mayhem, which is fucking corny.
And then Saints Row 2022 was you were college kids,
God
or
awful.
you at least have college debt or something like that.
They started a gang to pay off
I'm back.
student tuitions, student loans. Like what?
Got you. All right. Dad joke, and then it's time for simple ass trivia. Why don't scientists trust atoms? Because they make up everything.
I just read that.
That was like the top page on what is it called? Reddit. So I had to hurry up and grab something. So folks, it's time for simple ass trivia. I will ask each of you, one question or something like that. I'm going to unshare my screen so you no longer can see. Folks at home, you'll no longer be able to see, but I'm going to take the questions that I was originally asking Elbow, and I'm going to ask you guys. So we're going to see if you guys can handle simple ass trivia, and I won't be editing to keep up your score. So the categories are going to be anime, 2010s hip hop, the city of Philadelphia. Somebody's going to have an advantage and somebody's going to have a disadvantage. Quarterbacks and average sixth grader knowledge. Now, if you're wondering why these categories,
2010s hip hop.
if you're wondering why these categories are all over the place, I used ChatGPT and I had Elbow pick 5 categories. I was originally going to do something very similar with the rest of SideQuest Productions, where they all pick a category. So first things first, we're going to ask Satin.
Fucker that showed up. All right.
Let's do. I can let you pick a category, but yeah, you can pick
the categories again.
All right. So there's anime, 2010s hip hop, the city of Philadelphia, quarterbacks, and average sixth grader knowledge.
Fuck me. Okay.
And we'll just do level 1. It's a whole Jeopardy board, but I'm gonna just do level 1 so I can keep track.
All right. Yeah. Let's go anime.
All right, anime for $100. Who? And by the way, I just want to let you know, all these questions are dumb easy because Elbow did all of these except for the sports. If you don't watch sports, you won't know any of them. So anime, you should be good.
Fuck my ass.
Who is the main character of Dragon Ball Z?
Oh my gosh. What color is that red fire?
It's Goku. You could have said Goku's son. Is it Son? Sorry, you could have said Son Goku, by the way. But I'm gonna give you Goku because ain't nobody that much of a nerd. But if you were, you would have got bonus points, allegedly, or something.
I know his full name's Son Goku, but I just Goku's the simple enough answer.
Yeah,
the fucking It's Pikachu meme, just like, who's that Pokemon? It's Pikachu!
All right, so now we're gonna do. We're gonna do Dashi. Dashi, you got a choice between 2010s hip hop, the city of Philadelphia, quarterbacks, or average sixth grader knowledge.
I mean, that 2010s hip hop.
Okay. Who? Casey's like, oh damn, that's my one. Who released the song "Started from the Bottom"?
Oh shit.
I don't fucking know this thing. God.
It's that light-skinned Canadian Drake.
Yeah, it's Drake. I'm gonna tell you something about Dashi. He pump fake. He act like he don't know. He really be knowing. He really be knowing. All right, Casey, you have a choice between the city of Philadelphia, quarterbacks, or average sixth grader knowledge.
I'm about to expose myself. Average sixth grader knowledge, man.
All right, here we go. Now this is important because this is Are You Smarter Than a Sixth Grader? How many? You ready?
No.
Unfortunately.
How many continents are there on Earth?
7.
Ding, ding, ding. You didn't hesitate. All right. He was right there. AJ.
I had to count. Thank God I didn't get this question.
AJ, you have a choice between quarterbacks and the city of Philadelphia.
Bro, do quarterbacks, man. The Philadelphia one might be too hard for me.
Wait, hold on. His name's not AJ. It's West. Wait. Yeah, I'm gonna say his name is West Philly AJ. By the way, excuse me.
Oh, that would be
Quarterbacks
that's actually
anyways.
on brand.
Style on us fuckers.
Is he here?
Oh, AJ might be asleep. Okay, we're gonna go back to Satin. All right, Satin, you have a choice. Oh no, he had to. Okay, he's here. His mic's. He probably had a mic issue.
Bacon.
You hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Oh, yeah.
Cool, bet.
Good morning.
I said QB.
All right, quarterbacks.
I think
Who?
you choose Philly.
You ready?
Yeah.
Who is nicknamed TB12?
What's the boy? What the fuck is the name? Tim Tebow.
Nope.
Oh my god.
It was Tom
I
Brady.
forgot. Oh, so is that TB12?
Yes, sir.
Oh,
We should have been
I
able
heard
to
something
steal.
else.
That was AJ.
I
What's
heard
going
something
on?
else.
Oh, okay. Next time, sorry. Yeah, next time you'll be able to steal. My bad. It's 5 people here. It's my first time hosting. Usually I just do it against one person. So yeah, we're gonna be able to steal next time. All right, Satin. You unfortunately you have the city of Philadelphia. Now it's okay. The first one is
All right.
always the easy one. You ready?
Yeah, okay, Philly. All right, let's do this.
What famous sandwich is Philly known for?
Oh, thank God, it's the one I know. The Philly cheesesteak.
That's correct. Ding, ding, ding. I thought he was going to say
Wow.
grilled cheese. I thought he was going to say grilled cheese. Because you were so happy. I swear you was going to say grilled cheese.
Hey, just because I'm white doesn't.
You saved yourself. All right. So who's next? Oh, okay, Dashi, you're next. You got the full 5 choices: anime, 2010s hip hop, the city of Philadelphia, quarterbacks, or average 6th grader knowledge. And we've bumped up to the next difficulty level.
Give me quarterbacks. I'm gonna see what that's about.
All right. You ready?
Yes, sir.
Who led the Chiefs to a Super Bowl win in 2020?
You gotta give something harder than that. ChatGPT. I'm gonna give you Patrick Mahomes.
Ding, ding, ding. Also, folks, he does on his own channel. Make sure at the end you shout it out. He does talk about football. So, of course, this was like a layup for him. That's not even a football metaphor, but a punt for him. Something like that.
And you fumbled that one.
Yeah, completely. All right, next
That was a
is...
football metaphor.
Yeah, next is Casey. You have a choice between average 6th grader knowledge, the city of Philadelphia, 2010s hip hop, or anime.
We'll do anime.
All right. What? Oh, you ready, right?
No.
All right, here we go. What anime features ninjas from the Hidden Leaf Village?
I hate you so much. That was level 2?
I don't know.
That was level 2. You don't know?
This one's hard.
Can I steal?
You can-
He's lying.
No,
Wait,
you can't
I'm a-
steal, bro. No, you can't steal, bro. You can't steal.
Yeah, you gotta guess, and then I'm gonna let it steal. But don't take forever, because you could be Google it, so
No,
don't take
I'm-
forever.
No, I know he was lying. I'm like, can we steal? He's lying.
What's your answer?
My cracks, bro.
He said Naruto.
Oh, all right, Naruto. Yep. Now, if he was all in person, it wouldn't matter if he took long. But I know people, if I'm watching the video, I'm like, I can't tell if they really Googling it. All right, next person is at the
Sorry,
gate.
I'm hitting skate just in case you need proof. I'm hitting skate.
Next person is AJ. You have a choice between 2010s hip hop, the city of Philadelphia, and average 6th grader knowledge.
2010s hip hop.
All right, you ready? Who performed Bodak Yellow?
Bodak Yellow, I'm gonna say Cardi B.
Ding, ding, ding. Good. No hesitation. Straight confidence. Yeah. So that's it. Okay, Satin, you're next, and you have the city of Philadelphia or average 6th grader knowledge.
Ooh, the 6th grader knowledge.
Okay.
Proven how stupid I am.
What is the freezing point of water in Celsius?
Oh, that's wild. And Celsius? You know we live over here, Cypher.
The 6th grader knowledge.
Can I steal?
No, wait, hold on. What you
I
got?
almost feel like I am wrong. You said Celsius, right?
Yep, Celsius.
I almost feel like I am wrong, but we're gonna go with it because I'm trusting gut here. Because in a fucking minute since I've done school, so we'll go with 0.
Ding, ding, ding.
All right, wait.
Okay, I thought so, but I was.
It was 0 degrees Celsius. Yes. If you would have got it wrong, I would have let Dashi would have been next. He would have been next to
I
steal.
would have got it wrong anyway.
Yes.
All right, so Dashi, you have. I think you only have Philadelphia
Philly.
left. Okay, yep. All right. Well, another easy one layup. The city of Philadelphia. What steps are famously run up in Rocky?
You just said it.
What they not
No,
called?
well, I was about to say, non-locals would call it the Rocky Steps. That's the art museum steps.
Yes, art museum steps. I was about to say something, but then I was like, that's kind of giving it away because people call it the Rocky Steps. But yeah, it's Philadelphia Art Museum steps. Correct. Ding, ding, ding.
It's you got
So
two
it's
names.
Casey. Yeah, exactly. Casey, you are. Oh, we're in the next level. Okay, now questions are getting slightly harder. We're in the middle. $300. So you have a choice between anime, 2010s hip hop, the city of Philadelphia, quarterbacks, or average 6th grader knowledge.
Sorry, guys. Average 6th grader knowledge, please.
clean sweep. Let's go. What planet is known as the Red Planet?
I hate everything, bro. I'm gonna go with off the rip Mercury.
Incorrect.
Let me get this.
Wait, who's next?
I know
AJ, your chance to steal.
Is it Mars?
Ding, ding, ding.
I didn't want to go too simple, bro. Should trust my gut.
Should have trusted the gut. I thought you knew it, and you did a purposeful. I think he did a purposeful fail, so he would come off as humble. You know, he did one of those Goku moves, let himself get hit. Yeah.
I'd rather lose to my boy AJ. It's okay. Don't worry.
I guess it would still be AJ's turn. So AJ, you get to pick from quarterbacks, City of Philadelphia, 2010s hip hop, or anime.
I'll go anime.
All right. In what show let me reword this because see, ChatGPT makes it too easy. All right, whatever. In Attack on Titan, what are the giant humanoid creatures called?
You got me. I don't watch that show.
Okay, wait. Who's next? Satin, it's your chance to steal.
Can I have a repeat of the question?
In in Attack on Titan, what are the giant humanoid creatures called?
Titans, right?
AJ, you I thought you said you didn't know it.
Thanks.
I didn't know it was
just
like
Titans, right?
I thought you looking for a specific name.
But you said
That nigga's crazy, bro. AJ's the greatest.
you said you didn't know it, so I was letting somebody else steal it. I thought you gave up.
For like a specific type of creature.
I don't watch the show, but that's what ChatGPT says they're called. So they have a more specific name in the show. Okay.
I don't watch
it's
it
like,
either, but
I think there's like armored titans, but it's titans. I think is the general.
Yeah, so that's the answer. It's Titans.
Okay, I thought you was looking for like more specific.
No, it's just funny only because I thought you were passing. I should have waited for you to say pass. Okay, Satin, you have a choice between 2010s hip hop, the City of Philadelphia, and quarterbacks.
Oh, great! All things I know fuck all about. Let's go, baby. Go Philly.
Which team in Philadelphia won their respective championship in 2018?
Cool. It's a mix of sports too. Thanks.
Oh, you know what? This question is a sports question. That's so funny. So in our city, we are known to destroy half of it when our team wins. Never when they lose, only when they win. When they lose, we go back to work. When they win, we burn the whole city down like Seth Rollins.
And then go back to work.
Yeah, lose and it's just like, all right, back to work as normal. But you win and it starts sounding like a fucking, heavy metal song.
Back.
Yep.
literally eating horse shit and everything.
We climb up the poles, so the mayor has to put like bacon grease on the poles so we don't climb them. When there's a will, we find a way. Yeah, it don't work at all.
All right, I'm like trying to remember Philadelphia sports teams.
2018 too.
Yeah, I know. I don't know sports, so that's even funnier.
It's a big year for my city. You gotta represent.
Yeah, we folded, bro. We folded.
Here's how. I'm saying.
We won that year.
It was a big year for at least a certain team. I won't say which team. I won't say what team, but a certain team won.
Winning this year too.
I'm like trying to remember.
Oh, okay.
You want to pass? I can go to the next person.
No.
Well, it's gonna be Casey, ain't it?
No, it's gonna be Dashy next, and he's the football guy.
No, don't give it to Dashy. Don't give it to him. No. Answer this question. You got it, bro. You got it, bro.
Is it? I'm still gonna give an answer. Is it? I feel like the name's wrong here, but is it Philadelphia Eagles?
Ding, ding, ding. That's correct. Go Birds. Go Birds. Go Birds. You got it.
There's no way.
No, you did. That's true. That's so true. That's so true. You got it right.
That's right.
Dashy, you have a choice between 2010s hip hop or quarterbacks. And I know you're a football guy, so where you going?
Tickle my usual.
I'm also a hip hop guy. You know I'm a rapper. Give me that 2010s hip hop.
All right. See, I don't like this. The question's so easy. I'm trying to figure out how to make it harder. Sorry, give me a second.
That's what she said.
I just got to read it as it is because I can't think of how to make it harder. Who released the album Damn?
Oh my gosh.
In 2017,
Kenny,
if
aka Kendrick Lamar, aka K. Dot.
It was no way for me to make that hard. Ding, 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 ding. By the way, you got it right. Yes.
Not what you said.
You could have said no. You could have said he had a Grammy off of Damn.
I was going to say that, but I was like, I don't know if he got it for sure. I know he got a Pulitzer because he had that John, but I was like, I can't get it wrong.
Wait,
He had a number one song in the country. He had a number one song in 2017 from
I
this
felt like
album.
if I would have said who released a
Well,
number one album in
yeah,
2017, that could be anybody. So that's why I didn't go with that. I was going to say that
yeah.
though.
Or you could have said, hey, he got a song. This artist got a song called something on the album.
Yeah. Who's it? Casey, and you have quarterbacks. Casey, you're screwed. You notoriously hate sports. Who was the Colts? Who was the Colts quarterback nicknamed the Sheriff?
That's
Wait. It's Casey. It's Casey.
That's that one guy.
It is that one guy.
That white guy. It's that
Can
white guy.
you phone a friend, ask an audience member?
That's a 50-50 shot. Go white guy, black guy.
I'm just gonna pass it, bro.
All right, passing it. It goes to AJ, West Philly AJ. Who was the Colts quarterback nicknamed the Sheriff?
Hold on, it's out of two QBs I like out of the Colts.
Let's go with him.
And which
Nah,
one
Google
are
ain't telling me shit. Either Andrew Luck or Peyton Manning. They're the only people I know. And I really like.
Lock in. Pick one.
Hold on. I'm going to go
Trying to Google
with. No, I'm really not. I'm going to go Andrew Luck.
All right, that's incorrect. Satin, your chance to steal. Who was the quarterback? Who was the Colts quarterback nicknamed the Sheriff?
I'm gonna real. I don't know what logo the Colts is, so we're gonna real quick. I'm just gonna do football Colts. That's all I'm looking at. What the fuck they're in? Okay, it's the horseshoe. That's great. That doesn't help me at fucking all.
Dash, I was a little right, wasn't I? Or was I wrong?
No, you were wrong. You were wrong. That's
my
why.
boy.
Yeah, that's why Satin gets
I'm
the chance
not
to steal.
Dash. Like, no, I'm not stealing nothing. I'm not answering it. I'm saying out of them two, he wasn't listening.
I was, but I'm not
Oh,
going to say
okay.
that.
Yeah, because
Oh,
it goes to
yeah,
Dashy.
sorry.
It goes to Dashy
Oh.
next.
That's right. That's what I'm saying.
Of the two I heard, it was the one you said and then the other one. I'll guess the other one, which I think it was Manning.
All right, yeah, ding, ding, ding. Peyton Manning. But yeah,
He did
it's
already.
Peyton
He was
Manning.
sabotaging shit. He did. You know what he's doing. You know what he's doing.
I wish. Okay, one of these days
Keep
I'll
on
start.
the friend.
I'll start keeping track of points because the dollar
Keep
amounts.
on
This
the
is
friend.
this is beautiful. It's technically AJ's turn, and did we do?
Let Dash take my turn. Let Dash have it.
I think we're done this. Yeah, we're done this row.
Cause I gave him the answer. Let Dash take the category.
All right, Dashy. You have a whole new set of we're in the $400 now. Anime, 2010s hip hop, the city of Philadelphia, quarterbacks, and average sixth grader knowledge. What you picking?
Give me quarterbacks.
Quarterbacks. Oh, back to back. That's like a little bonus. Who won 4 Super Bowls with the 49ers in the 1980s?
The 49ers? Damn, that nigga won 4? What was it, Joe Montana?
Ding, ding, ding.
Yeah, it was 4.
I ain't
Damn,
know it was 4.
he won 4. I thought it was
Yeah.
I thought it
3.
was like 3,
Hey,
and
Joe?
then Steve Young went and got the next one.
Okay, Joe.
That's what I thought. But
These sports guys. Am I right, Casey? Get out of here. Next up is Satin, because it was Casey AJ's turn, but he gave Dash his place. But
I'm gonna
Satin.
go last. Yeah, I'll go last.
Satin, you have a choice between average sixth grader knowledge, the city of Philadelphia, 2010s hip hop, and anime.
We'll go anime.
All right, anime. What anime is about a boy training to become the Wizard King?
That's.
Harry Potter.
Oh, it's Black Clover.
Ding, ding, ding. Now, this is the only one of anime, well, second and the next one, that I don't know. So these actually were hard for me. We'll get to that.
One?
No, we'll get to that's the last question, the $500 one.
Okay. Oh, I thought about the anime.
Yeah, next is Dashy. Dashy, you have 2010s hip hop, the city of Philadelphia, or average sixth grader knowledge.
damn, I either want to go to Philly or let me go 2010s hip hop.
2010s hip hop. Again, another low ball. You should have probably went Philly. Trying to think how I can make it harder. I just can't think of a way to make this harder.
Sure, Philly.
Let
me go Philly.
Are you going Philly? Okay. What Philly? Well, for you it's gonna be easy because you're from here. But what Philly-born rapper is known for having dreams and nightmares?
Oh, that's Cassidy. That's Cassidy, right?
Cassidy.
You going?
No,
You going with that?
no, I'm not
No,
going with that. It's Meek Mill.
Meek Mills. That's correct. Ding, ding, ding.
Yo, you had
Like,
Cypher,
damn.
you could have worded something different.
I I just
That was $400.
I just read them. Yeah, that's $400. Well, if you're not from Philly, you wouldn't know that probably. Casey.
No, I would have. Yeah, that would have been $400 well earned if I somehow got that one.
Casey. What's the name? Okay, sixth grader knowledge or 2010s hip hop.
Sixth grader knowledge.
Okay, who who wrote this? Who wrote the play? I almost said song. Who wrote the play Romeo and Juliet?
That's my boy William Shakespeare.
Good for not saying Bill. You didn't say Bill Shakespeare.
nigga Bill. Oh,
yeah.
damn.
No, don't say Bill. No nicknames. Yeah, William
Bill,
Shakespeare.
Bill,
That's
Bill,
correct. Ding,
Bill.
ding, ding.
You're not a science guy.
AJ, that leaves you with this lowball song. I mean, lowball answer. Who sang Hotline Bling?
I don't like him. I don't like that person.
Why does this?
I don't even want to say his name. All right, it was Aubrey Graham.
I like that person, by the way. I mean,
Why he
not the
pop up
person,
twice
but I
in
like
this game?
I like the artist. I like this,
He gave me the whole
the
goat.
songs
Aubrey
they
Graham.
made. Yeah.
Nigga, Toronto lost the World Series. Nigga, why he popping up twice in this trivia?
Yeah.
Who's
And then,
next?
first of all, how did he come up after Meek? That's crazy, bro.
Well, no, Meek was the Philly question because Meek from Philly.
And then Drake, and then you gonna bring Drake in this again? Mm-mm-mm.
Satin, you have the floor. You have all 5 to choose from: anime, 2010s hip hop, and this is the hard. We're at the last one: anime, 2010s hip hop, the city of Philadelphia, quarterbacks, and average sixth grader knowledge.
I'm gonna go anime.
Okay, who created the manga One Piece?
Wow.
No Googles.
I know that.
No
I actually
Googles.
really do know this.
Okay. I
Not
can't
good?
give you the full name, but I at least know part of it. It's Oda.
Okay. he's
ODA.
Okay, yeah. Ichiro Oda.
I knew the
Ichiro
last name.
Oda.
I
That's
knew
my-
the Oda part. I
that's
can remember
my
the fucking
way to
first
honor
name
it is
all.
hopefully I can set it as close to
I'm
how
only
it would
mad.
sound.
I know the creator of that, and I'm a One Piece hater, and I'm mad. I know that answer.
Oh, a better question would have been like, how many seasons are there of One Piece? That's
I ain't
something.
doing that. It's almost
Fuck
like
off
14.
and die.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like legit.
Dashy, you have a choice between hip hop, Philly, quarterbacks, and sixth grader knowledge.
Hip hop Philly quarterback, sixth grader. I haven't done sixth grader yet, so give me that one.
What is the largest organ in the human body?
In the human body?
Mm-hmm. I mean, you could say on the human body, around the human body.
I was say that might be a trick. Because if you talking about, I know the answer is skin, but like you saying in it, I don't know if you're doing some word trickiness or not. Using tricky words.
We'll lock in and then we'll see what happens. Yeah, lock in and we'll see what happens.
I'm gonna lock in skin.
Ding, ding, ding. It was skin.
All right.
You said
All
in
right.
the-
Which I guess that's on the human body, yes. But the ChatGPT worded it, not me. Who's next? Casey.
Man, say,
You have a choice between, was it quarterbacks, Philly, and hip hop. 2010 hip hop, by the way.
Philly.
All right. What Ivy League university is located in Philadelphia?
Wait, what?
What Ivy League university is
I know what it
located
is.
in Philadelphia?
No, I just didn't know we had an Ivy League, but I forgot. I know what it is.
Really? Come
I
on,
didn't.
Dad.
I didn't know either, to
It was
be
the
honest.
first
But
school.
go
It was
ahead.
the first.
Casey,
it was
what's
the
your
first
answer?
one.
You said the Ivy League in Philly.
Yep.
right?
What
Yeah.
Ivy League university is located in Philadelphia?
Alright, so I'm gonna try my hardest right here, and I love you guys, but you guys know that I'm absolutely
It's Drexel.
struggling incredibly right now. But I'm gonna have to go with Temple.
No, it's not Temple.
That's
I'm
good.
sorry.
That's a good one.
I hate Casey. He's smart.
Yeah,
Smart
it goes
right
to
I went to
yeah,
one
it
of the-
goes to West
One
Philly.
of the school's football games.
West Philly.
yeah,
AJ,
man.
who you got? Yeah.
I'm from Jersey.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Yeah, you got to give Casey some
called-
slack.
He knows UPenn.
There it is. Yep, University of Penn. You go.
That was
Don't
the
say the
first school.
slang name. People not gonna know UPenn, University of Pennsylvania. Yep.
They know what UPenn is. They see the logo.
They might not. When
That
people be
ugly
like,
logo.
when I be on
Yeah,
Reddit
they
and they be
gotta
talking
be
about these other schools, they be like, Up Dog. I be like, what the hell is Up Dog? Don't be just saying
First of
Up Dog. Say what the
UPenn
name of
got
the school is.
They got the worst logo out of all the Ivy League schools. They trash. Their logo. Like dead ass. Like y'all could have updated that shit already.
Satin, you have a choice between hip hop and was it quarterbacks?
Oh, fantastic. fan fucking tastic.
I love this for you.
Yo, wow.
Fuck. Yeah, we'll show how white I am. Hip hop.
All right. Who collaborated with Jay-Z and Kanye West on No Church in the Wild?
We asked him that. That's a hard
I
question.
didn't. I didn't. ChatGPT did
That's
though.
a hard question for him.
Whitest guy in this call. The white. I'm not even white. I'm neon white. And you're asking me this
This is the
question.
$500, so it's like the hardest one.
Bro, just name any artist that you know in hip hop. Any random artist.
To a guy.
Because you're
What's
not
a
going to
guy
get it.
to a
It's not even.
king?
It's not a rapper. It's not a rapper either. It's a singer, by the way. Just that's
It's
your
a
hint.
guy to a non-believer.
Levi,
Hold on,
So-
who don't believe in.
So hold on. So
Anything.
you gotta name. Hold on. You gotta name the artist who was on the song "No Church in the Wild."
We were
By Jay-Z and
we were
Kanye
helping
West.
you out, by the way, in the background. I know it sounded like we were just teasing. We were singing the song to help you jog your memory.
Motherfucker, I don't know this song.
You never heard that song, bro.
Yo, watching this episode
Alright.
back is going to
Alright,
be just a
I like
delight.
this.
It's going to be a
I give you a
delight.
hint, bro. Here go the hint. The name, the
Wait,
initials is
no.
F-O.
You know what? Never mind.
Oh, I'm giving him that. This is a trick
What?
question for him.
I didn't even hear what you said.
He gave you the
Oh, hold on.
initials. He gave you the initials. Go ahead.
F-O.
Fuck me.
No, don't think of OnlyFans either. It's not OnlyFans.
Fans
Fans
only.
F-O. I'm like trying to think here, like if there's any other like FO.
Damn, man, that song stuck in my head. Why would y'all sing that?
It's a good song.
It's a king to a guy.
Yeah, I'm gonna pass. I have no idea.
All right, Dashy, just take it away for
It's
us.
a guy to a non-believer who don't believe in Frank Ocean.
Ding, ding, ding.
Oh, yeah,
Why
we
we
Yeah.
singing names like that?
Casey. Well, we thought Satin was in the hot seat. It's time for Casey. Casey, you have the hardest question, probably. Who was the first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl?
I know. I know this one. AJ, don't you Google this?
I'm not. I don't know it.
Let me.
Oh shit, what's his name? I know his
Let me stop
I
acting
don't
like
even know
it.
now.
I don't know it.
name. I know this.
Do you want to pass or you want to guess?
I'm gonna have to pass. I'm gonna pass it on some whoever has it.
It would be what's his name? AJ's next. AJ, what's his name? What's the first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl? Who was the first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl?
Is it Steve McNair or Vince Young? I'm going to say Steve McNair.
Incorrect. That is incorrect.
It's not Steve.
No,
Was
it,
it-
it goes. It unfortunately
He
and
was on the Super
hilariously,
Bowl, but he lost by 1 yard.
yeah,
Damn.
it
that's what was.
hilariously
God
goes
dang it.
back to my man Satin. Satin, can you tell us who was the first black quarterback to win a Super Bowl?
Fuck no! Give it to someone else.
All right,
It's like, you set him up.
no, I'm
Well,
just
just
going to
give
order.
it to me.
Dashy, what's
Just give it to
what's
me.
the answer?
All right. The Washington Redskins in 1988. I know this. Doug Williams.
Ding, ding, ding. I didn't know the team by the
I
way,
had to
but
do
ding,
that
ding, ding.
research for a school project, but I was interested. 1988 is crazy, and then Russell Wilson was the next one in 2012.
Damn,
That
that's a
gap is
long. Yeah,
Hold on,
I
hold on.
was about to say it's a long gap.
Guess who came in next? Patrick
Uh,
Mahomes and Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. Yeah, Patrick Mahomes and Jalen Hurts.
okay. Can't believe
But
it's that
no.
long gap from
Yeah,
the 80s to the
hold on.
2000s though.
Steve McNair didn't win that.
He lost by
Damn.
1 yard to the Rams.
Shit, I swear I
I think
had
that
that
was
answer
2000.
right.
Folks,
I had that right.
that was way
Rest in
too
peace, Steve
fun.
McNair.
Usually I do that with just elbow. So each of you guys in Discord, message me 5 categories that you feel like you're an expert in, so that the next time whoever's on the show will get tormented with 5 categories that you were an expert in. And if you're ever on the show, you'll see your categories. So make sure y'all do that. But before we leave, let me ask each person, Satin, tell us where can the good folks find you?
Oh, they could very simply. I'm only in the one spot you'll find me being offensive and a little Pokemon by my icon. You can find me on the SideQuest Productions YouTube channel or at SQ Podcast. So I give that up before this started because I had no idea what the hell the app was for my channel that I'm with. With a bunch of other homies, Noel, C, Jekyll. Hopefully we'll get Bingus and Mars back too. But several people there. We do weird skit shit. Not okay. Skit as in comedy bits. Shit as in just a bunch of random stuff.
And not scat shit.
Yeah. Had to fix that wording. Yeah. random bullshit go is the best way to describe the side
Now, is
quest
it
channel.
just
So if you enjoy that, watch
Is it
it.
just SQ podcast?
The
SQ2
ad
of
is
them.
SQ Podcast. The full
Okay.
channel is called Side Quest Productions.
I just subscribe.
See, that's called collaboration, folks. I didn't even get a chance to post it yet. Well, at the time you listen to it, it's posted. Dashy, where can the good folks find you?
I prefer y'all don't, but if you had to, I Heart Dash on YouTube. I do the NFL's shorts. Just the same thing on Instagram as an underscore somewhere in there. If y'all want to find me there, please, I encourage you not to. But go ahead, that's fine.
And folks, you can find me at Cypher Gaming on most social media platforms. I think on Twitch is the only one that's at Decipher, but usually it's at Cypher Gaming. And funny story, the whole thing that I'm doing right now, I kind of stole from Hot Ones. If you guys ever seen Hot Ones, he doesn't say where can the good folks find you. He says something like tell us what you're working on or something like that. But that's kind of you emulate what you see and you want to replicate. So that's why I love doing that with people.
I ain't working on jack shit.
But he'll do that
Amen.
to like you'll plug your book, plug your podcast, whatever it is you got. But Casey, if you want to be found, where can the good folks find you?
Pretty much you can find me on Instagram _ it's just KC. That's pretty much it.
All right. And AJ, where can the good folks find you?
Y'all can find me at West Philly AJ on any gaming platform. But right now, I'm in my Pokemon bag. I gotta catch them all.
All right. And I think Dashy and AJ mentioned, they might not have mentioned, they also do a wrestling podcast here on the channel. It's called
The
The
5-star Frog
Frog
Pod.
Pod.
There you go. Thank y'all.
We gonna get there.
Thank y'all for joining me. This is Talking Teacups. Let me do the outro. Hold on. Let me pull up. I already deleted the thing. What's the outro?
Shout to Elbow too.
Yeah. Shout out to Elbow. He was busy having friends over. So Elbow. See you next week. Same black time, same black channel.
Tuesday.
We out. Ka-ching. Did I say ka-ching at the end?